Hey guys, it's Fire Digital back here with the Guild Wars video. For this video, we're playing with the Soulbeast pet build. So again, this is very similar to the Ranger. Um, got a couple different skills I'm going to try, and obviously we don't have a normal trait. So we're going to see how that goes, but hopefully you guys are excited to see this build and how it goes. So we're going to switch over here to our game, run through everything, and then we'll do our 2 games as usual. So, um, just gonna jump down to this ledge here really quick. Alright. So for traits, we have Nature Magic, we have Rejuvenation, Game Regeneration when struck well below the health threshold. Bountiful Hunter, deal increased strike damage for each boon affecting you. You and your pet. Your pet deals increased strike damage for each boon affecting it. I got rid of the Allies Aid because I figured that would be a good one. Oh, I should have read that one. Well, Fortified Bond, when you gain a boon, it is shared with your pet. Spirited Arrival, grant boons to my allies when swapping pets, and then can be triggered entering or leaving Soulbeast. Lingering Magic, you and your pet gain increased concentration, and then Invigorating Bond, beast abilities heal allies around the caster. Beast Mastery, we have Pack Alpha, your pet's attributes are improved and your pet's skills gain recharge reduction, and then we get an extra boost as well when we're in Soulbeast. Sound Timber, commands apply additional boons around you and gain reduced recharge, and we have 2 of them, or just 1 actually. Loud Whistle, when your health is above the threshold, your pet deals increased strike damage, your pet swap gains recharge reduction. Natural Healing, your pet recovers health each interval. Pet's Prowess, your pet moves faster and deals more damage on critical hits. And then we have Zephyr Speed, you and your pet gain quickness and super speed when swapping pets or entering or leaving Soulbeast. And then we have Soulbeast, we have the elevated bonds, we have access to the stances, which gives us our unique abilities. Live Fast, using a beast ability grants you offensive boons. Furious Strength, you do increase strike damage while you have Fury. Predator's Cunning, actually that's not the one I want. I don't have any poison. I don't like any of these options. Sorry about that. Try this one. Essence of Speed, gaining quickness increases duration of other boons affecting you. I don't have poisons, that's why I switched it for that one. Twice as Vicious, disabling a foe increases your damage and condition damage for a short duration. And Leader of the Pack stance skills gain increased duration on you and grant their effects to nearby allies for reduced duration. So those are our traits. For skills, we have Bear Stance, heal yourself and your pet, lose conditions while in the stance, healing for each condition lost. Zephyr Speed, you and your pet gain quickness and super speed to break stun. Sick'em, your pet rushes at your foe, revealing them and deal increased damage. So our pet gets 40% damage and movement speed. If we're in Soulbeast, we get some of the bonus. We get 25% damage and the movement speed. We get Sharpening Stone, bleed foes with your next 2 attacks. And then we have One Wolf Pack. Your successful attacks will trigger a second strike while in this stance. And then for weapons, we have the longbow. So you have long range shot. Shoot from long range. The farther it is, the more damage. Rapid fire. Applies vulnerability with each shot. Hunter shot. Grant your pet swiftness and use stealth. Knockback. The closer they are, the more they're knocked back. And barrage. Barrage target area with hail of arrows that cripple. We have the Axe and Warhorn. Ricochet. Balance between multiple foes. Gain might for each enemy struck. Split blade. Throw a spread pattern of 5 wielding axes that bleed foes. Winter's Bite, throw an axe that chills and bleeds, and then our pet's next attack inflicts weakness. Hunter's Call, hawks to swarm your foe. Call the Wild, daze and weaken nearby foes. Grant fury, might, and swiftness to yourself and nearby allies. And then for pets, we have the Smoke Scale. So they get the beast ability to create a smoke cloud, which is good for finishing and other sorts of things. They bite. Their bite bleeds, take down. They can knock down and they can conceal an attack. Then when we're in Soulbeast, we get the takedown. We get the smoke assaults. We get to hit, move around, and evade. And then we get the worldly impact. Excuse me. We jump up, slam the ground, and we damage nearby foes. And since we have that live fast trait, we get offensive boons, so fury and quickness. I think I read all these, right? Yeah. You do increased damage. You do strike damage when you have fury. Yeah, I think I did. And then the other pet we have is the Jaguar. So we gain stealth for its beast ability. They slash, make them vulnerable. bite for damage, and then maw for bleed damage. And then with way we get bite, slash for bleeding, and then we get prelude lash, pull foes toward you and bind them briefly. And then this, when we merge, we get extra life and concentration. When we merge with the smoke skill, we get power and ferocity. So that's what we're running with for those. For the amulet, I wanted to power vitality condition damage, because it's the pet does have some conditions, so I want to make sure we benefit that. That's not the one I want there. We're gonna do Rune of the Ranger. So power, precision, ferocity, and an extra 7 damage while an active companion. I didn't check that before, my bad. For the longbow, we have separation, extra 5% damage to targets more than 500 distance, and courage, gain might on hit. For the axe and warhorn, we have agony for bleed duration increase and enhancement for extra 0.5 damage per boon. So hopefully this works well. It's I'm a little worried about it. I forgot I lost a normal trait, and I had the marksmanship last time, which was helpful with the bow. But hopefully this will work as well. And the nice thing is we can jump in and out. So if we need, for example, if we need to get the Sikkim to finish the mate range, we have that, or we can send our pet. I think the pet also gets the one wolf pack strike thing. I can't even tell where my pet is, so I'll have to look at that in a second. And then I think they also get the, I think they get this. We'll see. It will be interesting. I was excited for this build, but now I'm a little skeptical. But definitely gonna redo a condition damage build for this. I think I did one, but I want to redo it again. Refreshing. Okay, they do get the wolf pack stuff. Okay, that's good. That does help. Alright. We'll see how much damage this thing does. I'm hoping the pet does a lot of damage. That's the idea of this. And then we also have the ability to get that bonus in movement speed as well. So we'll see how well that goes. The become invisible for 6 seconds is kind of insane. And then they get the extra damage, bleed, quickening attacks. It's a little scary, but it worked well last time. I just don't have the longbow enhancements, which kind of suck. But again, this is about the pet stuff. So the more pet stuff we have, the better. The match starts soon. Here we go with game number 1. Come here. Eat my dust. Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. Oh, come on. Shoot. Ah. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. You've lost the field. Oh, nice shot. Shoot. That dodge thing is really annoying to work with. Come on, let me get rid of my conditions. Oh my gosh.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
God. Not working as well as I was hoping it would. Really?
The field.
It's kind of unfortunate. How did he get out?
The artifacts have reached maximum power. Red team has obtained an artifact.
That dodge is ridiculous. How many dodges does he get? Seriously? That's insane how many dodges he gets.
Red team has obtained an artifact. You've captured dragon.
Okay, like how many dodges does he get? That is insane. Okay, how many do you get? Of course.
Close to dying.
Come on. Oh gosh, that was insane. Okay, I don't get it.
Lost lion.
Oh, come on.
Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Seriously? Okay, how many dodges is he getting? I don't understand.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
I literally don't know what's going on now.
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
I don't understand what is going on.
Captured lion.
How does he have so many dodges? I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me how many times he's dodging. That's insane.
You've lost, dragon.
Oh, that's not the weapon I wanted to use.
You've lost the field. Strong.
Go get him, pet.
You've captured the field. You've captured dragon.
Dang. That thief is, like, good, but annoying. Like, I don't know what to do against it. It's insane.
You've lost lion. Strong.
You can time the attacks rate. I think you can hit him out of the air,
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing
which
power.
I think is kind of his weak spot.
The artifacts have reached maximum power. Red team has obtained an artifact.
Oh, jeez. Try to hide the pet as often as you can, because you can get those couple seconds of quickness or whatever. It makes a difference.
You've captured dragon. Red team has obtained an artifact. Strong. Refreshing.
Ah, shoot.
Captured lion. You've lost dragon.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Get him. Get him, engineer. The downside of the Soulbeast is you can't swap pets in combat. That's like the one downside of the whole thing.
You've captured dragon. You've lost lion.
Ah.
I'm bleeding. The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Shoot. Dang it. That thief is so... I couldn't deal with him half the time. They got it.
The artifacts have reached maximum power. You've lost the field. Good. Red team has obtained an artifact.
God. That thief was so annoying. God, I don't know what he was doing, but I couldn't do anything to knock him down. Oh, that was annoying. He had so many dodges, and I couldn't hit him with any of my skills. It's not as strong, I think, as the first one. I think the Ranger has a better ability to enhance the pet. Just the base Ranger, I think, is a better idea to enhance the pet. Because you can swap pets and trigger their abilities more. When you're in Soulbeast, I mean, yes, you get the bonuses, but you don't get the swap pet bonuses. Like your pet, you can't do as much, I think, with your pet. I think you can't support your pet as much. Probably is a better way to support it. Like put it, you can't do as much. Like the longbow is I hit things from afar. My pet runs in and does the damage. When you're missing out on the marksmanship, you miss out a 5% damage increase, 10% if they're above the range. You have a chance to, with the swapping pet bonuses, your arrows pierce, you get swiftness and quickness. So you have all sorts of different abilities when you have the marksman, but you lose that. And you try obviously to enhance your pet with the beast mastery. And then the Soulbeast, I thought this was going to work better, but as soon as I started put together, I went, this might not work as well as I hoped. Overall, it was good. That thief was just something else, but the skills are good. Extra quickness, making sure the pet trigger this when your pet is out, because then they reveal an enemy and all that stuff. You get your extra bleed to enhance your pet's attacks. If I trigger, oh gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. 1 second, guys. Is there somewhere I can just fly to where it won't be? Sorry. I'm just trying to see if the survive sharpening stones works on the pet. And it's really awkward down here. No. He actually does not get that. That's okay. I was hoping that would work. Alright, that would have been good to know and check. That would have been... I think that's what I had, was Signet of the Hunt. I think that's what I did. I think that's what I did, yeah. That's what I did. Shoot. That was a mistake on my part. I thought that was going to work. That probably explains why my stuff isn't working as good. Yeah, shoot. That was my bad. Like, so overall, it's trying to enhance your pet with stuff, and you've got your pet, heal yourself, pet they lose. They get this 1-pack. They don't get the bleed attacks, which sucks. I know, I think it's just the extra support for the pet, I think, is the missing piece. I really think it is. And, yeah. But other than that, it's good. Like, the Soulbeast can be a really good condition build. Guys can check out my survival stance videos. Those are decently conditioning damage. Those are survival stance, though, so it'd be interesting to try, because I don't know if I changed the pets. I don't remember what I did exactly. So it'd be interesting to try those and see if I can make a variant of those. But those are, in a sense, condition damage builds. But I don't know, I kind of wish I would have done named them a little bit better, like especially with the survival stance. Like, okay, these are basically condition builds instead of survival stance builds. But I could always tweak them just a little bit and call it. It's just kind of wish I thought this through a little bit better, but little did I know how much popular the Guild Wars videos are going to become. So I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. But that's okay. I'll figure something out. But the Soulbeast has a very good condition damage orient. So you have, you got your extra damage, conditions you apply, do better when you apply poison, you steal health. This is really good for that as well. Like I said, you got so much extra condition stuff that you can do. So it's just finding the right balance. I'll have to look at what I did for my survival stance videos to see. And then along with my condition damage build. And, getting this Discord server up at some point for you guys, because I keep saying that. I haven't touched it in quite a while. I keep typing out my old builds. I just haven't taken the time to add the playstyle tips section. I guess because it sounds, boring and not as much fun. But I definitely think it would help. I mean, obviously it's gonna be good to have on there, because it's like, okay, here's things I noticed. And obviously you guys might notice different tricks too. It's just noticing those little different tips and tricks and combos and stuff. Like I said, as stupid as it sounds, hiding your pet triggers this and this. So you get the bonuses when you swap pets or summon the pet, essentially, which is really good. But yeah, it's just figuring out all the different ideas. So, but we'll definitely have to mess around and see how it works in later videos. I can't remember what the next class is going to be. I am going to try and get a few of these done today. But, nope. Someone took my spot. It's kind of unfortunate. Of course I can't see. Okay, I'm on the rock. Good. Do it out here because it's quiet. I don't have to worry about characters making noise with combats and all that fun stuff. So, alright. I mean, I've got 300,000 last game, but I just think the support for your pet isn't the same in Soulbeast as it is in the Ranger. But obviously, there's testing out different ideas and thoughts. So there's lots of variables that could be it too. I wish I would have paid attention and grabbed this instead, and I didn't. Well, that's okay. That is a mistake I'll just have to fix in the next one.
Start soon.
Here we go with game number 2.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Get there a little bit faster. Come on.
Windmill captured.
Pain everywhere.
Enemy captured the man. Comes two.
Wait, your pet gets. Cause like based off the trait, yeah, you and your pet deal extra damage for each boon, so that does help.
tower captured.
I wish I would have read ahead of time. That was my bad. That's okay.
Windmill captured.
I want to say it gives me more videos. It does, but I should be checking all this stuff before.
Enemy captured the mansion. Incoming. We're firing on our position. Urge to kill rising.
Shoot. Nice.
Mansion captured.
Overall, working a little bit better. Ah, shoot.
You can't keep a good man down. Enemy captured the mansion.
Ouch.
An enemy trebuchet was destroyed. Strong. Clock tower captured. Urge to kill rising.
This seems like a good spot.
Ah. Just out of range. That's a hunter shot, such a great finishing skill.
Clock tower
Ouch.
captured.
102,000. As much as I want to like go far, that's when people run mid and home. There's a good chunk out of the way. Let's see, it may come to.
Kill rising. I need help. Sick.
Hi, Dare.
Enemy captured
Come
the
on.
windmill. Mansion captured.
Oh, shoot. Ah, man. If I could have grabbed that Signet of the Hunt and attacks and block, I think that would have definitely changed some fights.
Clock tower captured.
Oh, man. Make sure I check what weapon I'm using. Doesn't click. Especially, I like the barrage skill. It's like my favorite skill. But if I trigger it, I can't use it when I need to.
Enemy captured the mansion. Windmill captured. Strong.
Did she get herself stuck?
Clock tower captured.
It's a full second of concentration. That's kind of insane.
Windmill captured.
Oh. Go get him. Oh, awesome. That didn't go well. Their whole team was there.
Mansion captured.
All right.
Your
Overall,
team is
oh
victorious.
man. 1 second here, guys. All right. Well, I got almost 200,000. Something was missing. The signet probably would have helped. I changed this one as well. This probably would have been a good one too, because when we hit, we grant each other the might, which triggers the extra. Each boon increases your damage by 1%. So I think that pie was a big factor, and then along with the missing the longbow enhancements to deal with support range damage. I think those few missing pieces affected the overall, because it worked good, just wasn't as great as the last one. So I'm gonna say good for this one. But like I said, the pet swap bonuses were good. The pet healing, trying to do as much with your pet as possible. You had the sicken, which increased your damage, movement speed, and revealed enemies. You had the quickening, so your pet's attacks were faster. Your pet could get conditions and heal itself. It got an extra strike. Completely forgot that this doesn't work on it. I should have grabbed this one instead. That's okay. And like I said, having the longbow not enhanced was I probably could have gone with like a greatsword or something. But then they had the range, the might obviously helped out with the extra damage. But other than that, it was good. So, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.